Have you ever received a trade offer in your fantasy football league and felt a rush of excitement or perhaps a twinge of panic? It is a moment that can make or break your season. That email notification or message from a league mate is filled with potential and peril. To effectively evaluate a fantasy football trade offer, you need to consider three primary factors: the projected performance and role of the players involved, the relative positional needs of both teams, and the long-term impact on your roster's strength and flexibility. A good trade enhances your team without overpaying for current production or sacrificing future potential. Understanding these factors is crucial because fantasy football is a game of strategic advantage. You are not just swapping players. You are exchanging future points, roster flexibility, and sometimes even the ability to make a playoff push. Every player has a perceived value, but their true value is dynamic, shifting based on team needs, recent performance, and future outlook. First, thoroughly analyze the projected performance of every player in the trade. Look beyond recent box scores. Check their rest of season projections, their team's upcoming schedule, and their role within their team's offense or defense. Is one player consistently getting more targets or carries than another, even if their current point totals are similar? This deeper dive can reveal hidden value or potential busts. Next, assess your team's needs and the needs of the other manager. Are you strong at wide receiver but weak at running back? Does the trade offer address those specific deficiencies without creating new ones? It is not always about getting the best player overall, but the best player for your specific roster. Consider the depth at each position. Trading away your only solid tight end, for example, could leave you vulnerable, even if you gain a star running back. Then, consider the long-term impact. Are you giving up a young player with high upside for an aging veteran who might decline rapidly? Or are you sacrificing depth for a one-week rental? Smart managers think several weeks ahead, anticipating bye weeks and potential injuries. A valuable insider tip here is to always consider the replacement value of the player you are giving up. If you trade away your starting quarterback, can you pick up someone comparable from the waiver wire, or do you have a reliable backup? If not, the cost of that trade might be higher than it first appears. Also, be wary of offers that seem too good to be true. Sometimes, another manager might be trying to offload a player who is due for a significant role change or injury. Always do your due diligence. Furthermore, a sophisticated approach involves understanding market value versus actual value. Market value is what other managers in your league perceive a player to be worth, often influenced by recent headlines. Actual value is what that player is truly expected to contribute to your specific team, considering all the underlying metrics and projections. Identifying discrepancies between these two can lead to highly advantageous trades, allowing you to buy low on undervalued assets or sell high on overvalued ones. Another insider move is to evaluate trades with a win-now versus future contending mindset. A contending team might give up future draft capital or young prospects for immediate stud players, while a rebuilding team would do the opposite. By systematically evaluating player performance, team needs, and the long-term roster impact, you empower yourself to make informed trade decisions. This strategic approach moves you beyond emotional reactions, ensuring every trade you accept or propose is a calculated step towards championship contention, maximizing your team's potential throughout the entire fantasy football season.